Yes. Here's the debater general in North Massachusetts over Bristol County, southeastern Massachusetts, and around the world. And it's time now for the morning news and the stories of Wednesday, July 8th, 2026. Hey, good morning, all. This lovely Wednesday morning, July 8th, 2026. It's 7:55 a.m. and it's 64 degrees. Here are the nines, and our top story is President Trump says ceasefire over after U.S. and Iran trade strikes. While President Trump also lashed out at Europe at NATO summit. As he arrives in Turkey for NATO summit adds drama and spectacle. In Maine, ex-girlfriend of Graham Potter says he removed condoms without consent during sex. U.S. immigration officer shoots and kills man in Texas. Noah Khan kicks out Fortnite, the Great Divide tour stop in Boston. Boston Public Schools Superintendent Mary Skipper worked remotely on Cape Cod last year. Severe outbreak of contagious cancer detected in Washington soft shell clams. The article in Argentina went over Egypt raised questions of legitimacy at World Cup. Invasive but delicious clams confirmed along Massachusetts coastline. In Fall River, Braga Bridge fully illuminated for the first time. Trump's intervention had an impact as 3 writers on America's heartbreaking World Cup exit. Apple to invest $30 billion U.S. chip manufacturing. Dow ends lower, S&P 500, and NASDAQ falls as chip stocks tumble in U.S. polls by Iranian oil. As we got the U.S. stocks now down 130 but 76 and 52, 925 but 15, S&P 500 53 58 at 7503.85, and NASDAQ down 302.47 to 25 818.69. ATA premium stock is set for another double-digit rise next year. European NATO countries plus Canada will spend $50 billion over the coming decade on developing new ground-based deep precision strike capabilities. South Korea's lead, Norway's Prime Minister Støre discussed deepening cooperation security technology. Seoul shares plummet 5.4% on extended tech losses. U.S., South Korea, Japan reaffirmed North Korea denuclearization target cyber threats. Iran's military said it conducted retaliatory strikes against the United States, targeted dozens of U.S. assets in Bahrain and Kuwait. President has summoned Iran's Treasury Affairs after a judge sentenced 2 Romanian men to the prison for stabbing an Iranian journalist in London 2024. The U.S. military said late Tuesday the strike dozens of targets in Iran in response to the Iran attack the 3 ships in the Strait of Hormuz. Unhealthy air quality was observed across much of the Caribbean Tuesday morning, where death concentrations were highest. And immigration and customs enforcement agents fatally shot a Mexican national accused of attempting to run over a federal officer on Tuesday in Houston. Maryland considered redistricting amendment in August special session. Not federal convict fire victims to get access to their homes. Not federal return as announced more the details for property tax break for lower-income senior citizens and application now being filed out. Bruce County Sheriff Paul Aru accused U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement of trying to intimidate us over its refusal to honor a person. New England's first resort surf park could open in Middleborough. Taunton High School teacher and ex-NCAA D2 player named new girls basketball coach. 69% of Massachusetts residents believe police hid evidence in Karen Reed investigation. Brockton man accuses Mayor Marissa Rodriguez of driving a police vehicle. Taylor stopped now down 130.76 at 52, 925, 15, S&P 533.58 at 7503.85, and NASDAQ down 302.47 at 25, 818.69. Time now for sports at 7:59. Argentina beating Egypt 3-2, and Switzerland over Colombia in penalty kicks. 1-0. Milwaukee Brewers 4, St. Louis Cardinals 3 in Major League Baseball. Chicago Cubs 5, Baltimore Orioles 2, Detroit Tigers 6, Athletics 2, Pittsburgh Pirates 12, Atlanta Braves 4, Tampa Bay Rays 6, Yankees 4, Seattle Miami Marlins 6, Seattle Mariners 5 10 it is. That's the Houston Astros 6, Washington Nationals 3. Kansas City Royals 16, New York Mets 12, Red Sox 8, Chicago Red Sox 1, Phillies 4, Cincinnati Reds 1, Minnesota Twins 3, Cleveland Guardians 1, Milwaukee Brewers 10, St. Louis Cardinals 2, Texas Rangers 8, LA Angels 3, San Diego Padres 4, Arizona Diamondbacks 1, Toronto Blue Jays 9, San Francisco Giants 3, and LA Colorado Rockies 4, LA Dodgers 3. WNBA action, Dallas Wings 88, New York Liberty 77, and Chicago Sky 77, Mercury 66. Yankees make history, strike out 17 times again. Tatum attempted to see Brian Goldberg part of an era. With brilliance with the Memphis Middleton and signing and trade. Wales 12 babies and 12 hits ties the MLB record. Grizzland posted after the don't match. FIFA suspended 2 of U.S. officials for Belgium game. Egypt just after Argentina defeat, and Eric will let Sal stars. Phillies win. Banner Joe News time is 8 a.m. on the nose, and it's time now for Traffic Watch on this Wednesday morning, baby! On the MT Fishman Line train 406, 6:15 a.m. from Rochester Subway, 5:50 minutes basket between Shirley and the North Station. Fishman Line train 410, 7:15 a.m. from Rochester Subway, 5:50 minutes basket between North Leopard and North Station. And on the Newburyport Markman Line train 114, 6:44 a.m. from Newburyport Subway, 5:50 minutes basket between Beverly and North Station, and Newburyport Line train 117, 7:07 a.m. from North Station Subway, 5:50 minutes basket between Beverly and Newburyport. Highways and byways, Providence, Vicinity 95, South also between Tech 9 and 146 and outside Providence, 146 South also before Route 95 and outside Providence, 295 northbound side connected just before Route 95 and northbound Edinburgh, so expect delays before 95 and northbound about 295 northbound side. 95 South also around Route 295 down Route 4 to the work stretch, Route 13 westbound side, Little Bit James side stretch, 24 southbound side, it's a little bit slower to Tiverton, Portsmouth Road, Island area, and 195, look, you got Seacock down to Wareham. 25 eastbound side, a little bit slower around Route 16 Border Bridge is southbound side, a little bit slower, Route 3, a little bit slower around Cyber Bridge, and Route 6 eastbound also Cyber Bridge, Route 6 eastbound for the hard stretch. And 95 a little bit slower around Route 152 northbound with Route 495 in the Metzger area, then hit Metzger in between South East to the shut out of the Route 128 get stretch. 24 northbound side, back to Route 139 in the right off area. Route 3 at the northbound side, back between Wave and 9 to the Break 2 split, 7 expressways, a little bit slower at the Break 2 split, the 1 and 9, the Dorchester 7 expressways, back between Boston, the 1 and 9, the Dorchester. Route 1 right at the northbound side, also the Break 2 stretch, and the hit in between Route 24, right off and 9, the Route 109 and Westwood, Pike eastbound also around. Natick going down to the Prue Tunnel, Pike westbound side, a little bit slower, the lower but South Boston, hit around the Prue Tunnel. 7 expressways, back between Break 3 down to Dorchester, 7 expressways, back between downtown Boston and to Dorchester. 93, 7 also around. Lawrence, all the way down to Austin. Route 128 to the northbound side, around BB stretch is backed up. 128, 7 also to Linfield, over down to Woburn. And Hippus game between Burlington, over down to Lexington. Route 128 to the northbound side is back between 24. Red Dolphin to down to Route 109 to Westwood. And then Hippus game around Route 9 and Wolseley down to Route 20 Warfare. Route 3, 7 also around 495. And Chelsea down to Millwick and Hippus game around to stretch. 495, 7 also at Route 20 and then went down to Route 93 to Tewksbury, 485. Northbound also at Route 2 little to the west to Chelmsford, and 485 is back between Hopkinton and Route 9 and Westford. 290 on the westbound side, those are Route 146 and Route 9 and Western Mass Highways out. Look good Route 91, 7 also at 291 and 94 Hartford, Connecticut, and Route 291 West also at Route 5 over there, Route 91 in the Hartford area. 84 East Peninsula, West Oregon, downtown Hartford, and 91 North Peninsula, Meriden over there down to Cromwell. 84 East Peninsula, Route 691 in Meriden, Connecticut, and 84 West Peninsula, Newtown and Denver, Connecticut. Merritt Parkway, Louis Rand, Stratford over there down to Duquesne at 95, South Peninsula, between Stratford and Greenwich. And Everton back a little bit to Manchester Airport. Peter Chill News time, 8:04. Time now for weather on this Wednesday morning. We got a nice sunny start after 2 days of rain and cool. As going to be the pick week. It'll be dry and warmer with today with the sea breeze and possible on the east coast and becoming warmer with increasing humidity to Thursday and Friday. Temperature showers and thunderstorms on Friday and much drier and cooler this becoming weekend as the cooler air mass settles in. Dry and warmer today with sea breeze and possible along the east coast and the high pressure settles to the west. Same with dry and clear conditions middle of the entire city. By the afternoon, could see some looking back to some fog along the Cape and Islands of some patchy low level moisture. Expect any fog to quickly mix out this morning with mid-level RH values for the 5 to 10%. Expected dry and clear dry wind with the seasonal temperatures in the upper 70s to low 80s. Winds will be light out of the northwest with sea breezes possible on the east coast. Becoming warmer with increasing humidity on Thursday and Friday. Chances showers and storms on Billy on Friday. As west southwest flow brings warmer and increasing humidity conditions. Thursday and Friday with the warmer humid air mass pairs with a weak disturbance arriving from the Ohio Valley to bring a risk for scattered showers and the thunderstorms mainly to the portions of the southern New England later Thursday night. And CSU machine layered and probably be still highlighting the greatest stress of the severe weather over the middle end. And some guidance continues to show a better potential for the thunderstorms that Friday with a cold front. Moving into the summer, New England later in the day, that front moves into the moist and stable air mass. It peaks by the 2 points into the upper 60 to low 70s in terms of instability. NBM shows a 46% just to keep miles and less than 100,000 JKG across the interior. That said, the risk is very rare. It's still quite low with the poor middle term threat leading to tall, skinny Cape profiles and deep your share in the 30 knot range. High confidence and warm humidity both days with highs in the 80s, low 90s, supporting heat index in the 90s, the mid upper 90s. More looking forward to heat lines and much drier cooler this upcoming weekend as the cooler mass settles in. Double weekend, the 500 millbar pattern transition of weather cyclonic for Toronto to the mean, which favors cooler temperature low to mid 80s and low humidity levels. The weekend appears favorable for Northwest with a nice summer weather will be at western. Preferably the PD impressive upper level ridge of nearly 600 DM building over the northern central plains in the upper Midwest. We could have to keep it out possible sturdiness period by the regional will looks like the weekend ends up dry than not. Okay, forecast goes like this. Today, mostly Saskatchewan at 82 degrees, one over about 3 to 6 mile hour. Tank, let's go about 62 degrees, light south wind for Thursday, mostly Saskatchewan at 88 degrees, heat index miles high 95, light southwest wind increasing at 5 to 9 miles in the morning. Thursday, slight change of showers before 2 p.m. Practical coming 68 degrees, up about 3 to 6 with mild out, just to 20%. Friday, check the showers and storms and supposed to be at Thursday after 3 p.m. 89 degrees, the low 65 degrees, are predicted about a 70% chance. Saturday, mostly Saskatchewan, 84, low 62 degrees, and always about 5 to 7 miles an hour. For Sunday, Saskatchewan, 85, low 62 degrees, coming north around 5 miles an afternoon. For Monday, mostly Saskatchewan, 86, low 65 degrees, and light southwest wind coming stuff at 5 to 10 miles in the morning. Wisconsin high is 20 miles an hour. For Tuesday, mostly Saskatchewan, 88 degrees, and the southwest about 6 to 10 miles an hour. Right on, north temperature standing at 62 degrees in podcast, guys. And that's going to be it for the morning report on this July 8th, 2026 on a Wednesday morning. Peter J. Wednesday. Have a good morning, goodbye, day. Stay safe, be well, be well. Have a good day. Good morning.